When is a basement not a basement? Martin Tiger Team Real Estate, powered by EXP. One of the fastest growing trends that we see right now with home interiors is convertible spaces. So when is a basement not a basement? Well, a basement could be a gathering place for family. It could also be a media room. Also have the ability to maybe through the use of a futon or a hideaway bed, make it a guest space. But this trend for home spaces that are being converted to other things extends to one specific part of a home more than any other, and that has to do with home office use. So we've seen through the pandemic and a lot of other changes in our culture over the past couple years, people wanting to use, people working more often from home, but not just working from home. We've also got multi-generational families where you've got somebody in the home who wants to communicate with other folks across the country frequently, so they want a quiet place where they can shut a door and turn on their Zoom. Right? That makes sense. And then finally, you also see people getting way, way deeper into gaming. Now for me, growing up in the mid-70s-ish and 80s-ish, I didn't grow up with video games, at least not so much. I had the early Atari model. If you're like me, where the that was me. Probably wasn't Kevin, he had the really good stuff. But for me, I wouldn't have thought of getting on the phone while I was gaming because we couldn't do that, right? We didn't have live stream gaming, and when it converted to that, you hear the bonk, 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 bonk kind of a thing going on. Now that's really not an issue for our kids because of bandwidth. So they're on Twitch and Discord talking about the cost of gasoline and what's taking place with going back to school and grades and future plans and all those things while they're in the middle of being on that gaming platform live in real time. So how is the modern home changing for this? Well, you might see a room in a basement or an office on the main floor that has a large screen in it, and the assumption is that's probably where dad goes to watch the game. Not so much anymore. That might be a great place with a keyboard for someone to be working from home during the day because they've got some peace and quiet with a door that's shut. It also might be that convertible space for gaming for the kids, so you can shut the door on them. I have 6 kids. If you're a parent, you know what I'm talking about. Or it can be that place where mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, they're over on Zoom or GoToMeeting or Meetup or FaceTime, and they're communicating through one of those channels with somebody who's across the country because that's how they stay in touch. The biggest issue with any of this is making sure that you choose the right floor plan to begin with. It's often not easy to simply add a wall or a door to a home design. Sometimes it means that you might not be using a wall or a door. If in the case of a convertible basement, it might be a curtain. It might be something that's a little bit more transitional to end up with the use of that space being exactly what you want, but not at the same time putting in a real wall or a real door. Just a couple things to consider. So when it comes time to choosing the right floor plan for you, look, I have to make a shameless plug. When it comes time to choosing that floor plan, in the right home, in the right neighborhood, and it's going to fit your needs, well, you should call Team Real Estate because life is better with the team.